Hello everyone, it's your boy Proph Rye, and today people I'm back with another topic, another creative epic content my people. You get me? Now people man, it's good to be here making topics people. It's good to be here to making topics to speak to the people, to speak to people from all over the place people. You get me? Because at the end of the day people, we're living in some serious times here. And with that being said people, I'm here with another topic, another creative epic content people. You get me? And right now people, let me tell you something. I'm a type of man that I enjoy my own company. I enjoy my own company, people. With me, people, I'm never my own company. I live with five dogs. I live with five dogs, people. You get me? Now, a lot of people, every time I walk on the road and I go into the park, people are asking me, how do you manage? How do you manage? How do you carry all of these big dogs? First of all, I'm gonna say I got two small dogs, calm down, and then three big dogs. You get me? How do you manage? How do you carry all these dogs around? I say, listen, man, let me tell you something, man. God give me the strength, innit? God give me the strength, people. You get me? Because let me tell you something, man. Raising dogs is not as easy as you think. Now, if you want to know what having kids is like, try raising dogs, and you'll know exactly if you're gonna want a kid or if you don't want a kid. And I'll tell you that now. There's a lot of women out there, people, a lot of young girls out there that they want to have a kid because they want to follow fashion. Their friend have a kid. Their family member have a kid, and they're looking at that and they're thinking, "Oh, life is all glorious when she get a kid." And I told them people, I said, "Let me tell you something, lady," because a lot of young girls I call them lady because I respect young girls, and in the future they're gonna become a lady or they're gonna become a Gen Z. It depends what they want to pick, what road they want to go down. You get me? But I told them, if you want to know what it's like to have a kid, get a dog. And if you can't handle a dog and you can't look after a dog, forget about it. You know why? I told everyone that dog can't speak. Dog can't speak unless you understand dogs. Dogs can't speak. Dogs don't cry. You might hear them go, but that's as far as it gets, people. Dogs don't cry. Dogs don't wake up throughout the night and they want milk. You get me? Dogs don't wake up throughout the night and they want you to rock them. You get me? But let me tell you what dogs like though. They like a lot of attention and they like a lot of park time and they like a lot of going out time. If you notice, me and my dogs, them are always going on little road trips. That's because I respect my dogs now. I want to make sure that they have the most fun. Yeah, because a lot of people have animals and they believe that animals are just meant to be stuck in the house, stuck in the four walls corner. They don't think that animals want to go out on long drives. They don't think that animals want to go on adventures too. They don't think that animals want to go and witness other cities in the UK. And the reason I say UK is because I'm in the UK. I'm in London. They don't look at animals that way. You get me? They don't know that these animals are God's animals, and these animals, they love you. Once you're a good owner, these animals love you. They'll do anything to protect you and to make sure that they're always by your side. So treat the animals with more respect. I treat my animals with more respect than I treat people. You know why? Because people is never going to be more loyal to me than my animals. You get what I'm saying, people? So with that being said, people, shout out to my animals, them, and shout out to all the people them that's got dogs and cats or whatever. Down the line, I'm looking to get at least 2 to 3 cats as well. You get me? Now, with that being said, people, we're here and we're sitting on the topic of snitches and witches. You get me? Snitches and witches. What does the prof mean by that? Now, what I mean by that, people, is you have a lot of people out here, man. They say that they believe that they're a gangbanger. They believe that they carry guns. They believe that they carry knives. They believe that they're the baddest people on road and they're rolling around with the baddest rappers on road. And when you check it out behind back door, people, they're nothing but bloody snitches and witches. A lot of them are involved in witchcraft and they're hiding it. Now, people, I'm going to take a sip of my drink. And I don't want people to try and judge me, people. You get me? But let me tell you something. Everyone is entitled to what they want to do in life. You get me? Not because I'm making YouTube videos and I got a little bear. People are going to try and judge me. No, I don't want like that. The only person that can judge me is God. You know why? Because I'm not a criminal and I don't sin. I'm in my house right now and I feel like I want to drink a beer. It's simple as that. So right now, people, I'm sipping on, hey, let me tell you, let me tell you what's so funny right now. Do you know who gave me these? Yeah, people, I got a gay friend. I got a gay friend called Will. He's white. He's a white guy. He's cool. He's cool in the fuck. You get me? And me and him had a good conversation the other day. And we was talking about relationships, and he's telling me about a lot of relationships that he had with men. People, Back in the days, I could never have a conversation with a man like this, people. Because by the time a man start talking about a next man, I'm gone. Fuck that. I'm not involved. I ain't involved in none of them conversations there. But I realised that we're living in a world where everyone is different. Everyone is different. And guess what? We have to respect. We have to respect their beliefs and how they want to live their life. Because at the end of the day, God says that he gave everyone free will. Now, if a lot of people knew that what they're getting themselves involved in is Sodom and Gomorrah and is an abomination to God, and they actually knew God for themselves, they wouldn't be doing certain things out there. You get me? And that's why you see people, I keep myself holy. I don't indulge in worldly things. I don't indulge in criminal activities. I don't indulge in sin. I don't sleep with anyone. And with that being said, people, I'm going to take a sip of my beer. Now, I don't want people to judge me, because the other day in the Nick, yeah, I got interviewed and the woman's asking me if I take drugs and if I take alcohol. You get me? And I looked at her and I said, let me tell you something, miss, yeah? I know a lot of people are going around spreading rumours about me saying that I'm a crackhead and I'm this and I'm that. But you have to understand, let me tell you something, you have to understand my manipulation. And when people are guilty, they will say anything about anyone. When people know that they're involved in criminal activities, they will say anything about anyone. I don't do drugs. And I have a drink occasionally. And today, let me go and raise my bear, people. We're drinking occasionally. You know why? I have dogs to raise. You get me? Which means that I'm a type of man, I can never be a junkie. Yeah, I can never be a criminal. You know why? Because I have dogs to raise. Even the other day, people, police arrest me. Even the other day, people, police arrest me, people. You get me? And I'm just happy that these police were nice. Even though they treat me like a criminal, they're just doing their job. Because if police was to find out, if police was to get some information saying that someone is walking around with a zombie knife and a person is a hazard to society, people, that's an act of terrorism. That's an act of terrorism. If you heard that I'm walking around with a zombie knife, a gun, a Rambo knife, people, that means that I'm involved in an act of terrorism, people, and that's not me. That's not me. I'm a dog trainer. I'm a dog walker. And a lot of the time, people, I'm doing all of this for free. I'm helping people and their animals for free. Do you know why, people? Because I have a good heart. I meet a lot of people out in the parks on a day-to-day basis, people that are struggling with their dog. Their dog don't listen to them. They don't understand their dog, but something told them to buy a dog. True word. And I don't know what it is, but I end up bumping into a lot of these people, and now I'm stuck helping them with their dog. I'm not even getting paid for it, people. I'm doing it from my heart. I'm doing it from my fucking heart, people. You know why? Because I realize that a lot of people have these animals, and these animals are God's animals. And these people don't know how to raise these animals, and they don't know how to look after these animals. So it's only right I give them free teaching, free training, and free discernment. You get what I'm trying to say? But let me tell you something, though. Snitches and witches. There's a lot of gangbangers out here, people, that are snitches, bro. There's a lot of rappers out here that are snitches, bro. There's a lot of rappers out here that is rolling around with snitches, bro, in our community. Now, I came out here and snitched. And I snitched. You know what? Let me tell you why I snitched, people. Let me tell you why I started snitching and why I snitched, people. Because I realized that the world is fake. I realized that the world is fake and that the game is rigged. And the reason why I say the game is rigged, people, because life is real. But people are treating life as a game. You have a lot of people out there that's looking at life as a game. You get me? So at the end of the day, people, the reason why I started snitching, people, because I realized that a lot of your favourite rappers, a lot of your favourite gangsters, a lot of people out here that are walking around with guns and knife are the top police informants and snitches in our community, bro. And those people, yeah, they're willing to ruin people's life for no reason. So it's only right we come against those type of people. Because those people, they're not looking out for good people. They're not looking out for poor people. They're not looking out for homeless people. People, I got arrested the other day. For doing documentary and journalism. A lie was told on my name. But at the same time, people, I held it like a man. And I went in there and I done my thing. in the station, bro. I came out. Back on road. So a lot of the time, you notice you get arrested, you have to go in there and you have to tell them your part. So when I hear CIDs telling me stuff like, if you do wish to say no comment and you don't wish to say anything, it may harm your defense in court. No. I want to know, it's a tape? Proph Rye no rape. Because I want to know if everything is recording and taping. Because I'm willing to chat my business. I'm willing to chat other people's business. You know why? I don't commit crime. I don't sin. Which means that whoever told a lie and whoever come up against me, they will be dealt with accordingly. And now the investigation has turned from me to them. So I want to say, Proph Rye, keep talking and don't stop, because now you're spitting knowledge and wisdom, my bro. Let me take a sip of my juice. Because right now my dogs, them are in the living room. They just ate stew, chicken and rice. And now you know what they're watching? They're watching Postman Pack. My dogs like to watch cartoon. A lot of people don't know that their dogs like to watch cartoon. You know why? They don't think like that. It's all about how your mind thinks. It's all about how you make decisions in life. Shout out to Corona. It's a nice beer. People, you know so funny? Back in the days, people, yeah, I was like 17, 18. I done construction for 2.5 years. Don't get me wrong, I done construction down the line, further down in my life. But when I was 17, 18, people, yeah, I used to work for a construction company, innit? Called Design and something. But they was based in Culford Estate, behind Culford School. My boss was Miko. You get me? And working for Miko, people, was tough. You had to be a soldier. Because Miko done over 20 years in the army. So he came and he ran the construction site like an army, bro. So that little things like that made me become tough as a man, because I realized that every week I need a weekly wage, £270. Started off at 250, 270, then it got to 300. Doing hard labor, and not only that, if Miko wants you to do plastering, you better believe you're fucking doing plastering today, and you better get the measurements right. So shout out to Miko, people. He was hard on us, but he kind of taught man about tough life. He was an angry man, an angry manager. He was old and grumpy, but he taught us about tough life. So that kind of toughened man up from a young age doing construction, people. And to try and keep the job, you have to use your brain to learn certain things, because Miko could ask you to do plumbing today, and you're just there as a fucking labourer. I was on site. Me and Clayton was holding it down. Me and Clayton was the last man's left. I brought like over 8 people to the construction site, bro. Me and Clayton was the last people's left on the construction site. So that sort of toughened man up. That toughened man up, people. You get me? But at the same time, people, I just want everyone to know, listen, you have to be careful of a lot of your friends that you're chilling around with, that you think that you're smoking with, that you're drinking with. Because when I look back in my days, people, I didn't know that the spiking thing was a serious thing out here. Now, there's a lot of men out there that believe that they're gangsters, that act like they're gangsters. You get me? A lot of them own businesses. A lot of them are involved in criminal activities. And they're out there spiking their friends. They're out there giving their friends bad drink. They're out there saying certain things to their friends, that, and their friends is replying back to them, not knowing that they're getting themselves involved in a ritual. They don't know that they're getting themselves involved in a deal on a pack. And now you're spiked. You wake up. And you don't know what happened to you. You just woke up out of the land of the dead. Because when people are spiking you, it's a different type of waking up to when you go to sleep naturally. I've been spiked before. I've been spiked many times, to be honest, people. And I've been spiked many times for people to come and do molesting. I'm not ashamed to make a video and talk about these things. But there's a lot of men out there that molest their brethren, bro. And a lot of them own businesses. Yeah? A lot of them are working for big corporate companies. A lot of them are rolling around with guns and knife. And a lot of them are acting like they're tough guys in our community outside. But they're nothing but a snitch and a molester. Gangbangers, bro. We're talking about gangbangers. A lot of businessmen out there are saying that they're businessmen, but when you check it out behind closed door, they're gangbangers. They're gangbangers. And any news they can get or any sort of rumours they can get to go and give to the law, that's what they'll do. To try and prosecute you and put you away. Why? Because a lot of the time you're speaking the truth. Look how much people I talk about that's involved in gay activities out there. Sleeping with their brethrens. Sleeping with the man them. A lot of men don't know that there's a lot of men out there that's out there sleeping with the man them. True word. Don't talk the truth because I burp like that. The truth shall set you free. There's a lot of men out there that's involved in sleeping with the man them and sleeping with their best friends, people. I talk about this on a day-to-day basis about a lot of people. And a lot of those men are involved in snitching out here and telling lies. And a lot of them, man, they're rolling around with big Ross Clark rappers, you know. That's all done 10 years, 15 years in the bin. A lot of these rappers that you lot come out and say, this nigga is hard. He's been the hardest from back in the days, regardless. Are rolling around with snitches out here that are going around telling lies on people's names. Just to try and put people away so they don't talk the truth about them. How many people do we know about, how many people do we know like that that's around here in all of these communities? I don't make this video just about one person. I don't make these videos just about two person. I make these videos about a lot of people out here. So this is why I make these videos, so people actually watch these videos and understand. You have to be careful of the people that you're calling friends. Because you could just be there drinking and smoking with your brethren, and all of a sudden you're waking up in the morning, you don't know what's going on. And you wouldn't even know that that same dog, your brethren, raped you. Give you alcohol that was spiked. There's a lot of spiking going on in our community. People will spike anyone to believe that they can get something from that person. Now, a lot of people say that I'm homophobic. I cuss gay people. No, I don't. I am not homophobic and I do not cuss gay people. I cuss people who believe and say that they're gangsters, they're rappers, they're the hardest out here in our community, and they're involved in gay business behind closed door for cash and lifestyle and vanity. I don't see random gay people on the road and start disrespecting them. I have friends that are gay. And this is why I'm making this conversation right now, because it's so funny. 2 days ago, I was at my gay friend's yard. Now, how do I know this gay guy? Yeah, I talk to a lot of women. And these women will tell you that they sleep with women and they sleep with men. And when you go and you meet their friends, they have friends that are men and they're gay. And I realized that I have to adapt. I have to adapt. I don't disrespect them. I don't come out here and make videos about them and say that they're gay. You're gay. No. You know why? Because they're living in their own truth. A lot of them know that they're not on what God is on. And they're choosing the gay way. They want to be gay. But you have a lot of men out here, people, they're not behaving that way. They're out there, and you wouldn't believe to know. Their friends and the man them lay down where they stay. You get it? You get where I'm coming from with these people? So at the end of the day, people, I am not homophobic. I'm a hermaphrodite. I'm an intersex. I respect all gay people. It's just a shame that the fact is that the true and living God says that gay people are abomination to God. But at the end of the day, like I said, I got gay friends. I adapt. And down the line, I just pray and wish that they can change their ways, or they can find out the truth about God and God's laws. And a lot of them born with the spirit. Like I said, their mum and their dad's involved in gay things. They're born gay. A lot of people don't understand and know that a lot of people are born gay because of certain activities that their mum and their dad has done. It's a generational curse. It follows your children. But there's a lot of men out there, people. They pick to be gay for money. There's a lot of gangbangers out there. They pick to be gay for money. So I need to say, Proph Rye, preach. Don't stop. Don't stop. Because you're touching something in me now. You're making me feel some type of way, Proph Rye. Keep preaching, boy. Don't stop. Because we heard what happened to you the other day. And we can see that you brushed it off. And you moved on with your life. You get me? Every day, there's different type of people out here watching my videos on YouTube. They want to prove that they're the biggest gangster out here. They have something to prove. Why? Oh, this guy is talking about my criminal activities. I talk about a lot of gangbangers' criminal activities. And a lot of these gangbangers out here that I talk about their activities, they're the ones that are going around snitching to the police and telling lies to the police out here. And guess what? Police is coming fast to their service. But let me tell you something what's so funny, people, yeah? I can get chased with a gun. I can get chased by gangbangers with a knife. I can get chased by all type of people out there, yeah, that just don't like me. And I can go to the police station, make a report about it. I can call 101. I can call 999. And let me tell you something, people. Nothing will happen. Nothing will happen. And this is so funny because this is why I teach people out here that you have to be serving the true and living God, because we can't put our trust in the justice system out here. Because the justice system out here is only arresting innocent people. There's so many people out there that I speak to on a day-to-day basis, people, and they have been arrested for something that they haven't done. That's why I'm so happy sometimes there's cameras everywhere. I wear a body camera and I record from my phone. And you know what I love to tell the police? There's so much cameras around the place. Check the blood clot cameras, them. I do documentary and journalism, which means sometimes I have to go to places and make a video that I don't even want to go to. But why? I do it because it's my job. I do comedy with it as well. I don't believe in just making a boring video. I'm going to make a video and I'm going to make sure that when people watch a video, they're going to get a little laughter out of it. Why? We don't need to be drowning ourselves in boredom. But at the same time, people, a lot of people out here are snitches and witches. They're involved in witchcraft and all of these type of things. And when they come out on the road, they're smiling with people. They're smiling with people. And a lot of rappers are out here rolling with these men. There's a lot of rappers out here that believe that they're the hardest. And then, regardless. And when you check their entourage, it's nothing but blood clot snitches in there. You get me? Nothing but snitches in there. There's a lot of people out here talking about people that are saying that they're involved in gangs and they're involved in criminal activities and they're involved in this and that. Those people shouldn't be snitching. You're part of the brotherhood, my friend. I'm not. Anyone that I have a problem with out here, a lot of them say they're involved in the brotherhood. I'm not a part of the brotherhood. I'm on serving true and living God. I snitch on my behalf. I'm on my own half, and I snitch for God. Simple as that. Simple as that, brother. But there's some people out there, they told themselves that they're the best gangster. Yeah, they told themselves that they're a businessman. They told themselves, I know people out there that told themselves that they're involved in fraud and scamming. And I look at them and I say, yeah, but are you sure that's what you want to do with your life, though? I say, is that sure you want to do with your life? Because everything is a crime. And a lot of the time, people want to see you doing crime. Why do you think the world is so tough and hard? So everyone is stuck in their crimes. So once you start saying anything, once you start going against people, once you start chatting out certain things, people, what happen now? Police come knocking on your door with bare allegations on blood clot crimes. The police is up to the time. Now, I like to tell myself that I'm someone that's up to the time. God is always up to the time. God sees everything and he don't miss a movement. He don't miss nothing. It says it in the Bible. It says God sits so high, but he looks so low. So how come people out here actually think that they can hide from God? It don't make no sense, does it? It don't. I know. I know. So with that being said, people, snitches and witches is everywhere. 2026, people are going to start to look at their brethren and say, fuck, this brother might be a snitch, And one thing I can actually be happy about, people, and like about myself, people, is, you know what? Shit, I'm turning this off. And be happy about myself is, people, is you know what? I'm not in a gang. Everything okay? Yeah, you good? I'm not in a gang. I've never told myself that I'm in a gang. People, I've never told myself that I'm in a gang. I've never told myself that I'm rolling around with top rappers. I can't brandish no one's name. You know why? Because no one rolls around with me. No one rolls around with me. No one can say that I'm a type of guy that snitch on my friends. I ain't got no friends like that. I chat to a couple gal and couple women. That's about it. And I talk to my dogs. That's it. I don't even talk to family members. And a lot of the time, I'm entertaining people on Blood Clot YouTube for the fun of it, bro. I realise they're looking for clout, innit? Misery love company, innit? So I reply to them on YouTube. That's about it. We check it out, people, yeah? There's a lot of people out there that's involved in criminal activities. They're rolling around with the toughest rappers out here. That's it, they're the toughest rappers in Brixton. I'm from Lambeth, cuz. I'm from Lambeth and Suffolk. I'm from South London, people. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Dogs, them are watching cartoon. So we've got to give them their peace. You get me? I'm not the type of person to be in the living room with my dogs in it and I'm going to turn off the TV just because I want to make videos. It don't work like that. I want to make sure that I go into... I live in a shared accommodation, people. So I want to make sure that I go into... I've got 2 spare rooms in my house. And a lot of people don't know that. You get me? I got two spare rooms in my house, people. You get me? Me and my housemate, they done up the rooms. They done up the rooms. So you can go into any room and fucking chill and stuff like that, people. But I'm the type of man, more time, I'm chilling in the kitchen. Because I'm always cooking. I'm cooking for myself, I'm cooking for my dogs. So I'm always cooking, people, and cleaning. And I'm out and about in the parks, on the road, doing what I need to do on a day-to-day basis. But you'll never see me chilling on the block. You'll never see me chilling on the street corner. You'll never see me smoking cannabis or drinking alcohol on the road. But a lot of people do that. A lot of people fucking do that, people. You get me? So like I said, people, a lot of people out here are snitches, bro. They're snitches, and it's only a matter of time before they start snitching on their own fucking people. You get me?